talk today about social technologies and how to really do social. Really quick, obviously can't go into all the details, but when it comes to social technologies, the challenge with it is that you have to do it individually. Social technologies is going to vary by company. Is it a global company? Is it a local company? Is it an agency? In speaking in an insurance company, we've got companies like AXA, which is a global insurance company. How do they do social technologies? Well, we also have agencies, local insurance agent. How do they do? We have mid-market. We have everything in between. And then who does what? We have the CEO. I know a lot of people that are watching this are at the C-suite level. So CEOs, CIOs, CMOs. And then we have the feet on the street, the underwriters, the salespeople, the customer service people, agents, and so forth. What do they do? What's their role? And then what are the technologies associated with it? What are we trying to accomplish? What's our current state? That's what brings me to Boston today, is I'm doing an assessment of an agency and their current state. What are the tools they have? What's the budget? What are the people they have? Who do they need to get? All of that. Think of it as a Monopoly board. When you first start playing the game, you got to set up the board, put the pieces out, put the cards out, get out of jail free card. I love that one. And then distribute the money, and then start playing the game. So you got to get the table set when you're starting a social technology process. And then what are we trying to accomplish in the next 2 to 5 years? Can't look much further out than that because everything's going to be changing. 5 years ago, we weren't really even talking about some of the things that we're talking about today. Big data and artificial intelligence and all of these things that are happening. But nonetheless, we need to put a plan in place to establish what are we trying to accomplish. We really have to sort of all get into it, get in there. And the reason for that is because social is not going anywhere. I'll just relate a quick story that I usually talk about in almost all of my boot camps and consulting sessions, which is the story of the caveman. So the original caveman. If we think about the original caveman 10,000 years ago, all that we have left of them are some bones and some drawings on caves that they lived in. So if you think about it, what are in those drawings? Well, you have typically some stick figures and some animals. So who are those people in those images? I ask people that I'm talking to and consulting with, who are those people? And what they'll typically say is, well, those are cavemen. Those are cavemen. It says right there on the picture, Mexico. So those are the Central American cavemen. Yes, exactly. Which Central American cavemen are they? And after a few series of answers, we finally get to who they really are. And those are the people that owned the cave. They're the cave owners. Well, okay, so ownership was a kind of a loose term in those days, right? But those are the people that lived in that cave at that time. They decided to create an image of themselves. Here, look, this is me, this is you, honey, and here's the kids right there. Exactly. And here's my buddy, my drinking buddy that I go hunting with, right? That's him. So, well, they don't really look like us, but okay, they're stick figures, I get it. Good job. And then who's the deer? So that's what is that deer? It's dinner, right? It's probably not their pet. They probably didn't have pets then. It's probably more likely dinner. So what is that image? It's the first selfie. So this is what they're doing in that image. They're taking their camera and they're saying, look, there's us. It's a selfie. Here I am in Boston. And there's their food, right? It's a picture of dinner. So all that to say that social technologies is hardwired in us and it's not going anywhere. So let's dig in, put together a plan, get some people who really know what they're talking about to lead a cross-functional team to put together a plan. What are the tools? What are the compliance? What are the goals? What are the objectives? How are we handling marketing? How are we handling sales? What are we doing with crowdsourcing? All of that. And then start executing on it on a month over month-over-month basis. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching vidcast number 2 from Boston in the summer of 2016. I'll be vidcasting next from Hartford, Connecticut, and look forward to talking to you then. Love to help you in any way I can. Have a great day.